listening to Wildcats Live with Jamie Carnes and Darren Doyle on your home for Edmonson County High School basketball. Only on EdmonsonVoice.com. And now, here's Jamie and Double D.
Good evening, Wildcat fans. We're in Wildcat Alley. I'm Jamie Carnes, and alongside me in the broadcast booth is Double D, Darren Doyle. We're for another live broadcast on the home for Edmonson County sports, Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. It's senior night tonight, and it's time for the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to tip-off. Tonight, the Wildcats take on the Hart County Raiders. They are coached by Justin Line. They're 8-15 on the season, and their last three games have resulted in losses. At home against Bethlehem, on the road at Fort Knox, and on the road at Greene County. Statewide, Jacob Shoulders is number 20 in three-point field goals. He shoots at 39.5% and 3.1 made three-pointers per game. The Wildcats are coached by head coach Brad Meredith. Coach Meredith is in his first season as head coach for the Wildcats. They're 12-8 on the year. Since 1997, the Cats are 7-12 against Hart County. Their last three games have resulted in 2 losses and a win. They lost to Grayson County here at home, lost on the road to Logan County, and won at home against Trinity of Whitesville. State, as far as stat leaders go, the team is number 14 in rebounding in the state at 34.5 rebounds per game. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll go over the McReynolds Physical Therapy Injury Report and discuss the keys to victory. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
For nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A-Plus Family Healthcare is now in Edmonson County Schools, bringing hometown healthcare to our students with A-Plus Kid Care. Keeping our kids healthy gives them the best opportunity to learn and grow while staying at school. We utilize telehealth technology that allows parents to join their child's visit remotely. A-Plus Kid Care is hassle-free, allowing care for your child without having to leave work or schedule appointments.
A-Plus Family Healthcare, care is what we do.
Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfredsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
It's live on EdmonsonVoice.com. This is the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to tip-off. It's all presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru here on EdmonsonVoice.com. Tonight's injury report is sponsored by McReynolds Physical Therapy. With that injury report, welcome to Senior Night, Double D.
Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate that very much. Dalen Cook is the one who's still out for the Wildcats, likely to be out for the season. Other than that, Jamie, no injuries to speak of. Everyone on this roster suited up, ready to play against Hart County tonight on senior night.
Tonight's first half is brought to you by A-Plus Family Healthcare in Brownsville. We'll take another quick break. When we come back, we'll look at starting lineups and what's needed for the Cats to get a W here tonight on senior night. This is Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
For nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Healthcare can be a scary subject for those that are underinsured, but at A-Plus Family Healthcare, we make sure that's never the case. We have a great program available, and we're here to help you. Call us today for more information. 270-975-4050. located in the Main Street Center next to Alford's Pharmacy.
A-plus family healthcare. Care is what we do.
We're glad to have you along with us tonight in Wildcat Alley for senior night. The Cats are getting ready to take on Hart County and their Raiders. It's time for the Keppel Auction Realty and H&K Construction Keys to Victory here in the Bank of Edmonds County Countdown to tip-off. Darren, what do the Cats have to do tonight against Hart County to make sure they win on senior night?
Well, Hart County's got a couple players that can score, Jamie. They've got to contain number 15, Shoulders. You mentioned him in the stats. He's going to be probably their top player. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Coach Brad Meredith says that Shoulders does pretty much everything for this team. But also Trent, number 2, he's averaging 18 points a game. You got to keep those guys out of the lane, off the boards. Hart County's going to be a good rebounding team, and they're probably going to throw a few different defenses at the Wildcats. So the Wildcats have, they're read the scouting report. They've got some things kind of cooking, and they'll have to recognize what those defenses are sooner rather than later, try to get in an offensive set. And the big thing for Coach Meredith tonight about his team, they're pretty rusty. They've only played, it's something like 2 practices, and I don't think they've had any games now, and it's now 10 days.
Trinity, yeah.
Yeah, 10 days. And that's big in high school sports. You need those routines, and you need to get going. Obviously, with the school shut down for illness, they weren't able to practice. So he had a practice last Monday, and then they had a practice yesterday. So Coach Meredith is really hoping that his guys come out and really establish themselves as, try to get that rust off as soon as possible. Hopefully there's no rust at all, but the Wildcats have to make a really good showing when they come out right off the bat, Jamie.
Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Josh Roney, State Farm Insurance. For Hart County, they start 6'1 sophomore, number 5, Caden Nunn. A 6'1 senior, number 13, Kyle Rutledge. 6'2 junior, number 15, Jacob Shoulders. 6'2 junior, number 30, Jake Crump. And a 6'2 senior, number 44, Dylan Wright. We'll toss it down to Scott Lindsay in a few moments for the Edmonson County starting lineup. As always, tonight's tip-off is brought to you by Edmonson County PBA, Kyle White.
Pretty nice crowd here for senior night.
It's a nice ceremony for senior night,
Yeah,
too.
it is.
A lot of people, a lot of seniors participating in all that. And, of course, they had that for all the winter sports, not just basketball. But they had archery in there. They had some band in there. Cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Lots of seniors and, pretty memorable night for most of these kids that participate in senior night because, it just gets emotional
It
for you.
really does. And it was great having the girls up here, the senior girls on the Lady Cats, having them up here on the post-game show. And hopefully we'll try to get the seniors for the boys out here, on our post-game show here. We've got 5 of them here this year. Tyler Brooks, Carter Swihart, Ben Sanders, Colin Doyle, and Braxton Lindsay. All seniors here. And I'm going to tell you, they've gone through 2-3 different coaches now. These kids have, and that's difficult to do just in its own right. I mean, regardless of how good or bad your team is, that leadership change coming in. It was first Coach Brad Johnson, was their head coach. I guess when they were freshmen. Then you went to Coach Trey Tinsley, who coached last year, and then now you've got Coach Brad Meredith. And each time a new guy comes in, it's not just one guy; it's a whole staff. Now you got a whole new group of coaches that you're having to learn their methods and learn their ways and learn new plays and it's not that simple. And for those of you that have never played any type of high school sports, it's not an easy thing to do. But these 5 seniors, they've seen a little bit of everything over the past 4 or 5 years, and resilient kids and. Like I said about the Lady Cats, good kids on and off the court, good students, and it's the same situation here with the boys.
Yes, sir. Hart County, their starters are about to be announced here, and they're wearing green with orange trim and orange numerals and letters. Cats will be wearing their white home uniforms with blue numerals and letters, red trim. And we'll throw it down to Scott Lindsay as we get ready to hear from him and the Edmonson County starting lineup.
It's time to introduce tonight's starting lineup for your Edmonson County Wildcats. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 5, Tyler Russ. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 12, Carter Swihart. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 21, Ben Sanders. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 22, Colin Doyle. And forward, a 6'3" senior, number 23, Braxton Lindsay. Wildcats are coached by assistant coaches Brian Dickinson and Jackson Sossi. And the head coach for your Wildcats, Brad Beard.
Cats and Raiders getting ready to tip it off here. Seniors, all seniors in the starting lineup tonight. Looks like Nunn will be jumping it up against Lindsay to get things started here. And here we go. Cats have the tip. Sanders off to Brooks. In the middle to Lindsay. He puts it up off the glass. Won't go. Brooks gets the rebound. Off to Doyle. He'll back it up. Now Sanders left side out to Doyle. Long three on the way. It's no good. Rebound by Nunn for Hart County. Shoulders down the floor to Rutledge. He puts it up and in. 2-0 Raiders. Sanders down the floor to Swihart. Swihart looking in the middle to Lindsay. He throws it back to Swihart. He goes baseline right side. Picks up his dribble. Throws it out to Sanders. Sanders thinks about the three. Doesn't take it. Swihart cross court to Lindsay. It's tipped and goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders.
That ball hit a young fan over there in the crowd and scared her to death. She's laughing now, but she wasn't looking.
Sanders off to Doyle. Straight away, he puts it on the floor. Ball comes loose. Hart County with it. Crump down the floor to Shoulders. Shoulders puts it on the floor, kicks it out to Crump. Now over to Nunn. Shoulders gets it back. Nunn on the right side. Nunn, jumper from the left elbow, won't go. Rebound Doyle. Here come the Cats. In the corner to Sanders. He tries a three. No good. Rebound comes off to Rutledge. Shoulders with it now. Down the floor to Crump. Crump gets into the lane. Spins, kicks it out to Nunn. Shoulders now. Backs it up near the center circle. Screen comes high. Shoulders. Shoots a three. It's good.
3-point basket by Shoulders.
Doyle, in the middle to Lindsay, and the ball is tossed over toward Sanders. He can't catch up with it.
To the Wildcat lineup, number 30, Owen Ruth, and number 3, Blaine DeWitt.
You know, we usually do our best to give the referees a hard time. But I will say, a pretty good crew we got out here tonight.
Yep.
We've seen these guys lots.
Ruth.
And,
Ruth and DeWeese in the game now for the Cats. Doyle with the basketball. Sanders, left side in the corner to DeWeese. He tries a three, no good. Rebound, Ruth has it. Bounce over to DeWeese. Ball comes loose on the floor. Ruth gets it back. He puts it up. There's a whistle.
Wildcats cannot make a basket so far.
5-0. Raiders on top.
Let's hope that changes here pretty quick.
5:36 remaining in this first quarter. Ruth shoots. First one's no good. First quarter action is brought to you by Tom Vincent's Kentucky Farm Bureau here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. Wright's going to step into the game now, as well as Wilson for the Cats. Ruth has SCRTC shot number 2 coming. It can't connect on that one either. Nunn down the floor to Shoulders. He shoots a 3. No good. Comes off. Wright has it for Edmonson County. He'll bring it. Crosses the timeline. Doyle in the middle to Ruth. Ruth goes up. Puts it up. Won't fall for him. And Crump comes off with a rebound. Over to Shoulders. Still 5-0 Raiders. Nunn on the left side. Throws it back out to Shoulders. Nunn, left side, puts it on the floor. Throws it across to Rutledge. Rutledge down low to Wright. He puts it in. Make it 7-0 Raiders. Deweese over to Doyle. Long 3 on the way. It's good.
Yahtzee!
7-3 first points for the Cats tonight.
Well, they needed that one.
Comes at 4:23 in the first quarter. Shoulders, and they blow a whistle.
Yeah, so Ruth went for the steal. And Shoulders trying to get him off of him, and in the process, he committed the foul. And so that'll go down as a turnover.
First foul on Shoulders, 2 total on Hart County. Wilson gets it across the timeline, throws it over to Wright on the right wing. Wilson straight away now, Doyle left side. Lob pass to Wright, he puts up a reverse, won't fall. Almost had that one there.
Tough break.
Crump with the basketball, drives into the lane, gives it to Nunn. He puts it up and in for Hart. 9-3 Raiders. Deweese off to Doyle. Now to Ruth. Pass to Deweese. He puts it up and in.
It's Deweese's first bucket.
9-5. Raiders still in front. Shoulders with the basketball for Hart County. Off to Nunn, left wing. And they're going to get Ruth for a foul, I think, against Nunn there as they bump.
That'll be his first and the team's first.
Sloan and Wagner now into the game for Hart County.
Tell you what, Hart County's got some healthy youngins.
Yes, they do. Nunn over to Wagner. And they get it down low to Crump. He puts it up. No good. Ball comes off, and I think it goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Wildcats, looks like.
30-second timeout by the Wildcats. That's a good hands. Good hands there by Blaine Deweese to strip that ball. And the Wildcats will talk it over here for about 30.
First quarter action brought to you by Tom Vincent's Kentucky Farm Bureau here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. Senior night here in Wildcat Alley. Nice crowd here because of that. Nice ceremony in between the games. I believe you may have played against a Hart County team with Tick Rogers on it, didn't you,
I
Darren?
certainly did. Mr. Basketball, I believe 1992, if I'm not mistaken. You could not stop that dude. He could shoot. He was shooting NBA threes. And we got an offensive foul.
I think there was
Hart County.
a little extracurricular activity right before the inbound, and it continued on after the referee warned them.
Yeah, they were shucking and jiving a little bit. Coach Line for Hart County is letting the referee have the business.
Wilson with the basketball. Off to DeWeese, left wing. Wilson gets it back, puts it on the floor, pulls it up. Doyle, 3 on the way, straight away, no good. Rebound by DeWeese. Kicks it out to Wright. He'll try 3, left side. It's good.
Yahtzee!
They get 9-8. Raiders still on top by 1. Nunn with it. Throws it over to Crump. Crump on the left wing. Now Rutledge off to Crump again. Throws it in the corner to Rutledge. Rutledge puts it on the floor. Wagoner drives, puts it up, and scores. Right with the basketball for the Wildcats. Throws it to Louise, out to Wilson. Wilson picks it up. Doyle, touch pass down to Ruth. He puts it up. And Hart County comes off with a rebound. Crump drives, puts it up. No good. Rebound corralled by Doyle. Doyle drives, puts it up. No good. They'll say he's fouled.
A little hang time there by Colin.
Raiders foul on number 30. Correction, Raiders foul on number 30. Call. His third. Team's fourth.
Crump's third foul already here in the first quarter. Shot by Doyle is up and rolls in. It's his first SCRTC free throw.
Tick Rogers was the Kentucky Mr. Basketball in 1992. Graduated Hart County, went on to play at Louisville.
Second shot by Doyle is in. Makes it 11-10. Raiders up by 1. I know back then you heard his name all the time.
Oh, it was ridiculous, dude.
Now Sloan with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound Doyle for Edmonson County. He'll bring it across the timeline. Kicks it over in the corner to Wilson. He goes left baseline, cut off. Kicks it out to Wright. He puts it on the floor. Backs it up near the center circle. Doyle gets it on the right side, now in the corner to Louise. Doyle again in the middle to Swihart. Throws it out to Wilson. Wilson puts it on the floor. Puts it up off the glass. No good. And I think they're going to get Swihart for the foul.
First foul on Carter Swihart. Yeah, man, when Tick Rogers graduated in 92, we thought, well, at least we'll have to deal with him. And lo and behold, his cousin, Brock Rogers, played for Warren Central. And that dude was almost as good.
Well, that's handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ball goes over to Sloan. He goes left baseline, shoots. The ball is deflected, but they're going to whistle somebody for a foul, looks like.
And the Cats are probably fortunate they didn't get a goaltend call right there, because that ball may have hit the glass first, and then somebody deflected it. But it'll be 2 shots for Hart County as Sloan goes to the line.
Shots up. Doesn't fall, just short of the rim there. Or short on the front side of the rim, I should say. He'll have another. 11-10. As he hits the second shot, that makes it 12-10, Hart County. Wright with a basketball for the Cats. Wilson left wing. Throws it out to Wright again. Now Swihart in the middle. Doyle left wing 3. It's no good. Rebound Swihart. He puts it up. Can't connect, but they'll send him to the line.
Swihart hitting the offensive glass.
Should have said a moment ago left corner 3, but Swihart toes the line for a couple of SCRTC free throws. First one's up and in. Makes it 12-11. Let's see if Carter can tie it here. And he can't. Doyle gets the rebound, though. Throws it over to Swihart. Wilson now straight away. 3 on the way. It's good.
Yahtzee by Wilson, and now the Cats have their first lead of the ball game.
14-12 as Nunn drives. Ball is deflected. Sanders. And I think he double dribbles.
He did. He picked his dribble up. He was looking to make a pass up the court, didn't see it, and then kind of panicked for a second and ended up double dribbling.
Sloan inbounds to Nunn. Nunn gets it across the timeline, kicks it over in the corner to Rutledge. Rutledge goes right baseline, still with the basketball, kicks it to Wright. He puts it up, no good. Wright with the basketball for Edmonson County. Wilson, right wing. Back over to Wright. He shoots a three, a long one. It's no good. Rebound bounces around and comes off to Hart County. Sloan with it. Lets it roll down the floor to Nunn. And Rutledge with a three from straight away. He hits it. 15-14 Raiders, and Wilson launches one that almost went in, but no good. That'll end the first quarter. Cats trail by 1 to Hart County, 15-14. Stick around. We'll be right back with more basketball action from Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com.
Grayville Funeral Home has been a friend to our community for over 50 years, offering the care and services that families need. They're a full-service funeral home that offers cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more and stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com. Cats trail the Raiders by 1. Hart County is coming to visit on senior night. And second quarter action brought to you by Grayville Funeral Home here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare's first half.
And in case you didn't know, we're fairly close to the band
Yes, we are.
as we scream into our headsets. Between all these years of music, live music, and listening to music, and producing music, and making music, and now broadcasting, pretty sure I'm going to be deaf by the time I'm 50 years old.
Well, let's hope not. I think I'm getting some of those rim shots upside the head, Darren. They're pretty loud. Shoulders with the basketball for Hart County. Gets it to Rutledge. Now out to Nunn. Shoulders again. Rutledge gets into the lane, puts it up. No good. Rebound. Off to
That's got to be a
Lindsay.
foul right there. Oh, no, come on, my man. You lost that one. Want to disagree there. Even though we get the ball, but that should have been a rebound for the Cats and a foul against Hart County.
Wilson with the basketball for the Cats here. Off to Sanders' right side. Wilson gets it back around to Swihart now. Sanders. Wilson. Swihart, left wing. Wilson in the middle, down to Lindsay. Corner three from Sanders. He hits it. Yahtzee!
It's his first bucket of the game.
17-15. Cats in front. Shoulders with the basketball for the Raiders. He gets into the lane. Spins. Jumper from the right elbow. Won't go. Rebound. Corralled by Swihart.
Good help defense there by Sanders to cut Shoulders off.
Off to Wilson now, near the center circle. Sanders on the left side, right, and they're going to get none for a foul there, I think, as Wright was set to receive the pass. Doyle and Ruth check back into the game for Wright and Wilson now. Swihart will inbound. Ruth down low. Gets knocked out of bounds, comes back to Edmonson County. In the corner, back out to Doyle. And the corner to Sanders, left side. Doyle in the middle to Ruth. Now Swihart for three. Right side, no good. Shoulders gets the rebound. Swihart works to cut him off. And he can't hit the shot, but they'll get Swihart for the foul.
believe that's going to be the first foul on Swihart. Nope, second.
Shoulders will have a couple from the free throw line. First one's up and in. 17-16. Cats in front by one. DeWeese checks back into the ball game. The second free throw is no good. Sanders with the rebound. Down the floor to Doyle. And he tries to throw it to DeWeese. Throws it right in the middle of about three Raiders there. Sloan down at the other end puts up a shot. No good. Rebound by DeWeese. He brings it across the timeline himself. Looking. Out to Sanders. Now to Doyle. Sanders straight away. He tries a three. It's good.
Yahtzee with a hand in his face. That's Sanders' second one of the night. Catch lead before.
Shoulders guarded by DeWeese. Puts it on the floor. Hands it off to Rutledge. Rutledge looking. Gets it to Sloan. Now tries to get it to Shoulders. Doyle picks it off. Pulls up. The three on the way from the left side. No good. Rebound. Pulled by Ruth. He puts it up and in.
Look what I found. Nice job, Ruth, being in the right place at the right time.
22-16. Hart County trails.
30-second timeout by Hart County.
30-second timeout, Raiders.
If I'm not mistaken, the coach line there may be related to some of the other lines from Hart County. I think they had a superintendent named Line there once, and I think one of their other basketball coaches was named Line. Maybe the same fellow, but they're probably of some relation. First half action of Wildcats Live is brought to you by A+ Family Healthcare here in the Grayville Funeral Home, second quarter. 22-16, Cats lead it.
Of course, this Thursday and Friday, we got games at Butler County. Thursdays the boys will play, then Friday the girls will play. Couldn't reschedule that game for the same day. And of course, Friday, Valentine's Day.
That's right.
Jamie, you're not going to be with me. You're leaving me stuck on Valentine's Day with Granville.
Well,
I love Granville.
yes.
I love Granville. I hadn't planned on spending Valentine's Day with him, but
just one of those strange things that we had. Penny and I had already made plans for that evening.
Totally
and
understand.
We had no idea the game was going to be rescheduled. Ruth puts up the shot and gets it to go in.
Friendly little shooter's roll by Owen Ruth, and he's got 4 points, and the Cats are playing add-on a little bit. Let's see if they can get a stop and continue playing that same game.
Shoulders with a basketball for Hart County. Shoulders with a left elbow shot. It hits it. Ruth off to DeWeese. Puts it up and in.
Nice pass and a nice cut to the basket by DeWeese. 26-18 Cats.
Shoulders with it for Hart County. He hands it off to Rutledge. Rutledge puts it on the floor, drives.
Look out.
I think somebody tripped him up.
So, you know, we always talk about food here on Wildcats Live. So, if you...
We love food.
We love food, and if you're anywhere close that you can bring us food, we want you to do that.
We'll gladly accept it. Shot goes up and in by Wagoner.
But tonight's food question for hot dogs: do you use ketchup on a hot dog, mustard on a hot dog, none, or both?
Ruth kicks it out to Sanders. Straight away now over to Doyle. In the middle to right, the right elbow, or left elbow, I'm sorry. Ruth baseline jumper. It won't go. Wilson with the rebound, kicks it out to Sanders. 3 on the way. It's good.
Yahtzee! That's 3 in a row by Ben Sanders.
Rutledge, left side, goes baseline, and we have a whistle. I think that's going to be on Sanders. I like mustard and relish on my hot dog, Darren.
I can go for some relish as long as it's a dill relish. I don't do the sweet relish.
Okay. I don't know that I've ever had dill relish on a hot dog. Maybe at some point. I do like sweet pickles and therefore sweet relish, though.
Yeah, see, I don't do sweet pickles. So I'd like to hear from you at home. What's your hot dog preference?
Shoulders, another jumper, no good. Rebound, right for Edmonson County. He puts it on the floor, drives.
Good gracious. As the ball goes into the kick drum down here in the pep band. I knew a guy once that put mayonnaise on a hot dog.
I don't think I'd like that at all.
Sounds disgusting.
Nothing better than a steamed ballpark hot dog.
Definitely.
Maybe some
I'm not
hot
opposed to it.
roasted peanuts.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm with you. First free throw from right is good.
That used to be my supper every night at the softball field when Paige was playing.
Yeah.
I'd get a bag of peanuts and just eat those all night long.
I like the combo of a hot dog and popcorn at a ball game.
Yep, I like that as well. I'm good with popcorn anytime.
In and out for right.
Rebound by Wright for Hart County. Shoulders gets it. He'll bring it across the timeline. I think some folks that are listening to us
That's
probably
gonna be
have
off of Shoulders, and there's a scrum for the ball, and what do
Still
we got
scrum
here?
for the ball.
First down, Hart County. Ooh.
they're still playing over there after the whistle's blown. We've got a foul on someone, I
I
think.
don't know who the foul's against, but is it a foul?
Well,
I don't think. Okay. So
On
foul
Wilson.
against Wilson, yeah. Wagner took a pretty hard shot. Brad Meredith wants to talk it over. I bet they're not going to be talking about hot dogs.
I'd say you're probably right. Cats lead this one 30-20. 3:01 left in the second quarter. You're listening to Wildcats Live at EdmondsonVoice.com.
It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Grable and the staff at Grable Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Grable Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, but at Grable Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live as the Cats take on Hart County on senior night. 30-20, Cats lead it right now. 3:01 left in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Grable Funeral Home here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. And we appreciate you being along with us tonight, for senior night, as you prepare your own hot dogs and popcorn at home.
So Melissa Madison checks in with us on her Facebook feed. She says, mustard only, nobody, and I mean nobody, puts ketchup on a hot dog.
I've heard that line before.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't care much for ketchup on a hot
I'm
dog. I
not-
used to eat it that way when I,
I
was
like
younger.
ketchup, I just don't like it on hot dogs.
Yep. Stolen by Doyle. He'll bring it for the Cats. In the middle to right. And we got a foul. I think they'll call that one against Wright on Hart County's team. Oh, I'm sorry, that's on Nunn. That was a quote from a Dirty Harry movie, if I'm not mistaken. Nobody, and I mean nobody, puts ketchup on a hot dog.
I mean nobody.
Ruth in the middle, puts it up. I think that was either Sudden Impact or Deadpool. I'm not sure which one that was, but one of those two, I believe. Ruth stepping up the line for a couple of SCRPC free throws. First one.
That in fact was Sudden Impact, 1983.
I was kind of thinking it was Sudden Impact, but I couldn't be sure. Been a little while since I watched that movie. But I've seen it several times. Second one rolls in. Shoulders with a basketball for Hart County. He drives. Pulls it up, leans into the lane, shoots, no good. The ball comes off, goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by the Raiders.
So Melissa must be a Dirty Harry fan.
Could be. There are lots of us out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Sanders for 3. Eastwood himself is getting on up in years, but he's still a great director.
I know what you're thinking.
That's from the original Dirty Harry back in '71. Shoulders with it, left wing. In the corner to Sloan. Shoulders for 3. No good. And we have a whistle.
Over the backboard, they're going to call it out of bounds. You know, I really don't know why there was no, you see that a lot in high school sports, if it goes on top of the backboard or over the backboard. But unless it hits one of the supports, it's not out of bounds.
Right.
Now, I may have hit a support there I couldn't see from here, obviously, but I think that call is made a lot of times, and it's just the wrong call.
Doyle over to Wilson. Sanders, and back to Wilson. Doyle gets it back on the right side. Cross court.
Look out.
Skips off the hands of a Raider out into the crowd.
Nice hands by the Wildcat fan over there. He was ready.
Wilson. To Roof. Doyle looking. Now Wilson. Puts it on the floor. Looking again. Sanders now back out to Doyle. He puts it on the floor. Throws it up. No good. Rebound comes off to Lindsey. He puts it up and it.
Hey, how about that? It's Braxton's first bucket of the ball game.
Had to work for a minute or so to get
It
that
did.
one in. 33-20. Cats in front. Rutledge with the basketball for Hart. Now Westbrook over to Rutledge. Throws up the shot. No good. Rebound comes off to Wilson. Here come the Cats. Bounce pass to Sanders.
Oh, right through his hands.
Yep, can't catch it. And it goes back to Hart County.
Speaking of hot dogs, too much mustard.
Not enough relish.
Not enough.
Sloan over to Wagoner. Now, Wright for 3. No good. Rebound Wagoner. He'll put it back up off the glass. Won't go. Lindsey with the board. Doyle. Corner to Sanders for 3. No good. Wilson chases down the rebound.
Coach calling for one more play here as half winds down now. 10 seconds.
33-20. Cats in front. Wilson with the basketball. Screen for Wilson. Jumper from the free throw line. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Hart County. He'll launch it, but it's no good. And the Cats and Raiders take it to the locker room. Cats in front 33-20 over Hart County here on senior night. Stick around. We'll have the SCRTC halftime show shortly. We'll have stats and second half adjustments and more. Keep it right here at Wildcats Live at EdmondsonVoice.com.
It's time for the SCRTC halftime show on Wildcats Live.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
For over 60 years, Grayville Funeral Home has been a friend to our community, offering the services and care that you need. They're a full-service funeral home, offering cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more. Stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alford's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alford's Pharmacy.
Reliable internet and great customer service, two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
It's time for the SCRTC Halftime Show on Wildcats Live.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Save time, save money, it's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alford's Pharmacy.
Have you got your flu shot? You can get it here at Alford's Pharmacy, and no appointment is necessary. It's quick, easy, and virtually painless. Most insurance will cover with zero copay. That's right, zero copay. Save time, save money. It really is that simple at Alford's Pharmacy, located in the main
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alford's Pharmacy.
If you're listing property or need the services of a professional auctioneer, call Alan at Keppel Auction Realty. And if you need a custom home, addition, or other builder services, you can still call Alan at H&K Construction. Call Alan Keppel today, 270-791-2288. Keppel Auction Realty and H&K Construction, 270-791-2288. Call Alan Keppel today. Thanks for making Edmondson Voice your #1 source for local news and information in Edmondson County. Now celebrating 10 years. The Edmondson Voice is now reaching thousands every week through edmondsonvoice.com, our free mobile app, and all our social media channels, including Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and now TikTok. After 10 years, we're still Edmondson County's #1 source for local news and information. edmondsonvoice.com. Tom Vinson is your local Edmondson County Farm Bureau insurance agent. As your local agent, Tom is proud to serve the Edmondson County community and take care of all your insurance needs with prompt service and personal attention. That's what being Kentucky's insurance company is all about. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life insurance, and more. Contact Tom today for a free quote. Call 270-597-2127. Tom Vinson, your Edmondson County, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent. It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Grable and the staff at Grable Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Grable Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, but at Grable Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmondson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare care is what we do.
Memories don't die, they live on in our hearts forever. A tombstone or marker should be as unique as the one it honors. Whether it's a simple but elegant headstone or a stately family grave tribute, Patton Brantley Monuments will work with you to create an exclusive masterpiece. We offer a large selection of monuments to honor your loved ones, available in all colors of granite and marble with all shapes and custom designs. To learn more about Patton Brantley Monuments, visit pattonfuneralhome.com.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. The Cats are up 33-20 at the half here over the Raiders. And we look back at halftime stats here on the SCRTC halftime show and a recap of things. Here's Double D.
Thank you, Jamie. Leading the Cats at the half, Ben Sanders with 9 points and 3 rebounds. Owen Ruth with 5 points and 2 rebounds. Colin Doyle, 5 points and 5 rebounds. Braden Wright with 4 and 3 rebounds. Blaine DeWeese, 4, 2 rebounds. Wilson has 3 points and 3 rebounds. Braxton Lindsay, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Carter Swihart, 1 point and 2 rebounds. Not a whole lot of individual offense. Nobody in double figures, but we've got 7 guys right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys in the books already in scoring, and they're crushing it on the rebounds. 23 team rebounds for the Cats compared to only 13 for Hart County. Very, very manageable. 4 team turnovers at the half for Edmondson. Hart County has only committed 2 turnovers this game. Big second quarter by the Cats. They outscored the Raiders 19-5, and that's how we got to a 33-20 lead here at the half. Jamie.
Our student athlete of the week is sponsored by County Clerk Kevin Alexander. Congratulations to senior volleyball, basketball, and softball player Julie Norris. We spoke to Julie and the rest of her senior basketball players at the end of the game, of the Lady Cat game over Hart County. She's the daughter of Brent and Pauline Norris, current GPA of 4.2, and she is committed to play softball at Campbellsville University. Congratulations, Julie. You are the Wildcats Live Student Athlete of the Week. With that, it's time for the second half adjustments. Those are always brought to you by CNC Firearms in Brownsville. What do the Cats need to do to keep this thing rolling and get a win tonight here at home?
Jamie, they need to just keep doing what they're doing. And part of that game plan was beating Hart County on the boards tonight. They are doing that. They're doing it well. They're sharing the ball. And, you know, they're containing the 2 big scorers for Hart County. And as long as they don't go off here in the second half, Wildcats keep doing what they're doing. I like the chances that they have tonight to come out of here with a W.
Third quarter action brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. (33-20) as the Cats get ready to start things up here in the third quarter. Looks like it's going to be Hart County basketball to get things rolling. And Shoulders with it. Over to Nunn. Shoulders gets it down low. He puts it up and in. He's going to go to the line for an and one.
That's good. Wildcat foul number 22 Doyle is first. He's first. Shoulders on.
Doyle gets called for the foul there. And the free throw is good. Doyle down the floor to Sanders. Back to Doyle. Sanders in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound by Nunn. He gets it over to Crump. Now Shoulders. Crump gets into the lane. There's a whistle. Ruth gets called for the foul. Rutledge inbounds to Nunn, and we've got another whistle. That one on DeWeese?
Yes. Third foul on DeWeese, and that's the third team foul with 30 seconds, Jamie, into the third quarter. Now, come on.
They're making up for some lost time, Darren.
Well, I wish they'd stop. They probably put ketchup on their hot dogs, too.
Probably so. Nunn with the basketball, left side. Over to Rutledge. 3 on the way from the right side. No good. Rebound. Doyle's going to follow it as it goes out of bounds, and he'll stick around to inbound the pass.
Those are the people that put mayonnaise on their hot dogs. Probably put peanut butter on their hot dogs. That's disgusting.
I don't know about that now.
That's terrible.
I don't even like to think about that, really. Shoulders with the basketball after the pass is picked off by Hart County. He'll hand it to Rutledge. Rutledge drives the baseline, puts it up and in. 33-23. They've cut it to 10. Sanders off to Lindsay.
Oh, 33-25, actually.
I'm sorry, 33-25. My bad.
And Yahtzee by Ben Sanders. That's his 4th one of the night.
That'll help with the margin a little bit.
That's nice.
36-25. Nunn with the basketball on the left side. He brings it top of the key now over to Shoulders. Knocked away by Ruth. They get it to try to get it to right, and it goes out of bounds. Referee catches it.
Nice hands.
Give it back to the Cats.
Turnover number 3 for the Raiders.
Sanders with it straight away over to right. Looking into Ruth. He takes a jumper. No good. Rebound by Crump. And Shoulders brings it down the floor. Gets in, puts it up. No good. There's a whistle.
Yep. They're going to get Shoulders for on the back.
Second on Shoulders. Doyle inbounds to Sanders. Bounce pass to Ruth, the free throw line. He drives, puts it up off the glass and in.
Good move by Owen Ruth.
Take what the defense gives you.
7 points now for Ruth.
If it's a layup, then take it.
Absolutely.
Shoulders. 3 on the way from the top of the key. Rattles in. Remember, he hits about 3 of those a game.
Yeah.
Sanders off to Doyle. Ruth. Lindsay. Back out to Doyle. He has to chase it down. Ruth. Right elbow. Shovel pass to Doyle. 3 on the way. It's good.
Yahtzee! Second one of the ball game for Colin. He's got 8 points.
41-28. Cats lead. 5:11 left in this Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru third quarter. Shoulders with it. Ruth on him.
Timeout, Hart County. Full timeout.
And with that, we'll take a break. Cats 41, Raiders 28 here in Wildcat Alley. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com.
Wildcats Live on the Edmondson Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Glad to have you along with us tonight on senior night in Wildcat Alley as the Cats are taking on the Hart County Raiders. They lead at 41-28 over the Raiders. Hands it off to Nunn. Now Rutledge on the right side. They give it to Wright on the blocks. Rutledge gets it back. Spins, gets into the lane, puts it up off the glass. Won't go. And the ball comes loose as Crump rescues it. Wright will have it. Top of the key three won't go. And that was just going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the shooter. 43-29. Cats lead this one. 3:22 left in the third quarter. Doyle with the basketball for the Cats. He brings it across midcourt. Throws it to Sanders. Sanders, left side. Now in the corner to Wilson. Wilson puts it on the floor. Gets into the lane. Jumper won't go. And Wilson gets his own rebound. Hands it to Swihart. Out to Wright. Wright squares up. Gets into the lane. Fakes. Puts it up. It's good.
Nice shot.
Passing by Wright.
6 now for Wright.
Crump with the basketball for the Raiders. And we've got a touch foul on Wilson, I guess.
Wildcat foul number 1, Wilson, his second, team's fifth.
I guess it's the reach that gets you on a play like that. Wasn't much contact there, but it's the exaggerated motion across the offensive player's body.
And when the offensive player reacts like that, even if he gets all ball, he's still going to react like that, And I'm not saying Tyler didn't commit the foul there, but that's all. You're going to get rung up for that every time.
Yep.
Number 12, Sloan, and number 24, Wagner.
Free throw's good by Crump.
He'll have one more here. 45-30, make it 45-31. 2:42 left in the third quarter. Cats lead it. Wright with the basketball for Edmonson County. Top of the key. Bounces it over to Swihart on the left side. He drives to the basket. Pulls up. Kicks it out to Sanders. And he tries to pass it down low. It's picked off. Rutledge has it for the Raiders. He spins. Kicks it out to Nunn. Nunn puts it on the floor. Now out to Wagner. Wagner shoots. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Wilson with the rebound. Here come the Cats. Wilson gets into the lane. Jump stop. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Crump. Here comes the Raiders. And Doyle bumps him. There's a whistle.
Wildcat foul number 22, Doyle, his second. Crump the line, shoot 2.
Crump back at the line for Hart County. Shots up, and it rolls off the right side of the rim.
Into the Wildcat lineup, number 23, Lindsay.
45-31. Cats ahead here. Crump with one more shot. That one rolls in. Cats with the basketball. Braden Wright down to that Wilson. Wilson in the corner on the right side. Bounce pass to Lindsay down low. Lindsay passes it to Wilson. Wilson spins into the lane. Puts it up and in.
Basket by Wilson.
Nice little move by Wilson.
Yes, it was.
Full timeout, Wildcats.
Wildcats take a full timeout, so we will too. Cats 47, Raiders 32. Minute 48 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com.
Memories don't die, they live on in our hearts forever. A tombstone or marker should be as unique as the one it honors. Whether it's a simple but elegant headstone or a stately family grade tribute, Patton Brantley Monuments will work with you to create an exclusive masterpiece. We offer a large selection of monuments to honor your loved ones, available in all colors of granite and marble with all shapes and custom designs. To learn more about Patton Brantley Monuments, visit pattonfuneralhome.com.
We're glad everyone's following along with us on Wildcats Live tonight. Cats lead at 47-32 over the Hart County Raiders here on senior night. Minute 48 left to go in the third quarter. It looks like we may be having some Facebook trouble with our video feed.
Yeah, so good news is we're still on YouTube. And
YouTube seems to work when nothing else will.
YouTube always works, man. Facebook, we have zero problem with the internet here. Yet Facebook is being Facebook.
Rutledge for three, left corner, no good. Rebound pulled off by Wilson. We've got a whistle. They're going to call a jump ball. Wilson was already nearly to the half-court line with the ball when they decided to blow that whistle.
Come on, man.
It's just frustrating when a player clears the ball and all of a sudden it's a jump ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Doyle, cross court to Lindsey on the left side. Doyle straight away, puts it on the floor over to the left side, puts it up, won't go, and Lindsey comes off with the rebound, puts it up off the glass.
Count it!
The hoop, the harm, and a chance at that old-fashioned.
3-point play, Jamie. That's a big-time rebound.
Yep,
Braxton Lindsey.
Rebounded the ball and through the contact, kind of generated that contact to clear some space and then put it in off the glass. Nice little move by Lindsey. The SCRTC free throw is good. That makes it 50-32, Cats.
5 points now for Braxton.
Nunn over to Crump, right side. Cross court to Rutledge in the corner. He throws it back out to Nunn. Rutledge loses the basketball. Doyle chases it down the floor to Wilson. Wilson drives with it. Goes up and in with the basketball. The Raiders set up for the charge, and Wilson just kind of stepped around him as he went to the basket.
9
Wagoner
points.
puts it up. No good. Rebound, Wilson. Throws it out to Lindsey. Now to Swihart. Tries a three. No good. Rebound. Chase down. Looked like somebody almost tripped up Lindsey there for a minute.
May have.
Rutledge gets into the lane. Jumper. Rolls in. He's had some success with those little short jumpers tonight. Wilson with the basketball crosses over the timeline. Wilson straight away. Off to Swihart. Now to Lindsey, left corner. Swihart gets it back. Puts up the shot. No good as the buzzer sounds. And at the end of three, it's 52-34 Cats. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action, I should say, on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
Wildcats Live on the Edmondson Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Cats are up over the Raiders 52-34 on senior night, and if you hear some Alabama behind me, that means it's the fourth quarter in Wildcat Alley.
Play me some mountain music.
That's exactly right. Cats back on the floor. Even Hart County's singing along with Alabama. Can't help it.
Well, of course. I've said this many times. If you're not an Alabama fan, then you're not my friend.
Nunn over to Rutledge. Rutledge over to Sloan now. Sloan passes it to Crump. He puts up the shot. No good. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson will bring it for the Cats. Drives hard, gets into the lane, puts it up, no good.
Another big rebound by Lindsey.
Now over to Doyle. Swihart straight away. He spins into the lane, kicks it over to Lindsey. He tries a three, left corner. It's good.
Yahtzee! 8 points now for Lindsey. And we got Tyler Wilson also working on a double-double. He's got 8 rebounds tonight.
All stolen by Wilson. Off to Doyle. He puts it up. And
put back.
Follow off the miss from Doyle, followed by Wright. I'm not, I was kind of thinking that first block there, or the deflection might have been a goaltend, but didn't matter. Wright put it back in. None. Off to Sloan for three. Left side, it's good.
Three-point basket by Sloan.
57-37 now. Cats in front. Wilson with the basketball. He puts it on the floor. Gets down low. Throws it out to Swihart. Swihart to Lindsey. He hands it off to Doyle. Doyle gets down into the corner on the left side. Back out to Wilson. Left wing. Bounce pass to Swihart. Free throw line. He'll throw it to Wilson. Wilson drives. Puts it up off the glass. Rattles out.
In and out.
Rebound by Doyle. Puts it up. No good. And Crump has it for Hart County. He runs over Swihart.
Charge. That'll be another turnover against Hart County.
Swihart will inbound. Wilson with it, crosses the timeline. Now Ruth with it, right side, drives the lane, puts it up. There's a whistle. Looks like Ruth's going to the line.
He's got 7 on the night. 1 for 2. I'm sorry, 1 for 4 from the free throw line.
Make it 2 for 5.
Yes, sir.
And misses the second one. Rutledge with a rebound for Hart. Off to Crump, right side. Rutledge over across to Westbrook. Now Sloan throws it back out to Westbrook. And stolen by DeWeese. DeWeese drives, puts it up and in.
Basket by Louise.
6 points for Blaine DeWeese.
Rutledge drives the lane, puts it up.
Charge. Ruth taking another one.
Cats are getting a few of those calls tonight. DeWeese will inbound. Wilson. Off to DeWeese, left side. He drives,
Nice
puts
move.
it up. Ooh, can't get it to, puts it up just a little short of the rim. Ball was out of bounds. They'll say it's last touch by the Cats. Crump will bring it. Off to Wagoner. He puts it up and in. Sanders now with the basketball over to DeWeese. Ruth in the middle, puts it up, gets it to go. Little one hand, almost a baby hook there.
10 points now for Ruth.
And we've got a full timeout from Hart County. So we'll take another break. Cats 62, Raiders 39 here in Wildcat Alley. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com.
Memories don't die, they live on in our hearts forever. A tombstone or marker should be as unique as the one it honors. Whether it's a simple but elegant headstone or a stately family-grade tribute, Patton Brantley Monuments will work with you to create an exclusive masterpiece. We offer a large selection of monuments to honor your loved ones, available in all colors of granite and marble with all shapes and custom designs. To learn more about Patton Brantley Monuments, visit pattonfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live. We're here at Wildcat Alley. 62-39, that's the Wildcat lead over the visitors from Hart County. 4:46 left in the ball game. And everybody's just having a time, Darren.
They are, Jamie. Wildcats are crushing it on the rebounds tonight. That's one of the keys to their success. Everybody getting in on the scoring action.
Hart County gets set to inbound. Rutledge looks, gets it, it's tipped away. Swihart knocks it away, goes to Sanders. Sanders is going to back it up there and hold it. Wilson gets it, top of the key. Raiders in a man-to-man. Luis straight away. Puts it on the floor. Shovel pass to Swihart. Out to Sanders. 3 on the way, left corner. It's good.
Yahtzee! That's number 5 for Sanders tonight from the three-point line.
Ball back tip, but Hart County still ends up with it. Wagner with a shot. It rolls in. 65-41. Cats on top. Deweese over to Roof for 3. It's no good. Wagner gets the rebound for the Raiders. He'll bring it himself. Ball comes loose. Deweese gets it. Deweese gets in the lane, goes up with it, puts it up and in. They just don't get in front of him. Let him go all the way to the basket. Wagner into the lane. Jumper from the right side of the blocks. No good. Rebound by Ruth. Ruth out to Wilson. He drives, puts it up and in.
Nobody was going to play defense, I guess, so Tyler just took it to the hoop himself. That gives him 11 points.
Crump with it, right side. Ball comes. Well, Crump has it. We've got a whistle.
They're going to get Swihart for that one. Tyler Brooks, Braxton Lindsay, and looks like Colin Doyle checking in for the Cats. Deweese, Wilson, and Swihart will take a seat. We probably won't see them guys again.
Russell gets it into none. It's picked off. Brooks gets it. Over across to Lindsay. Puts it up. Goes up with it, but he's fouled.
Braxton was hoping probably to get the jam there.
Been a while since we said that magic word there.
I guess that would be Tyler Anderson from about maybe 3 years ago.
Maybe.
Lindsay with the free throw. Maybe that was maybe it was the year before last.
Second one by Lindsay on the way. It's good. 71-41. Cats in control. Hart County with the basketball. None. Off to Westbrook. Right to Sloan. And they're going to call Ruth, I think, for the blocking foul. He tried to get set up for the charge.
That's the right call there.
It's a good idea, but couldn't get set in time. Ball comes into Westbrook. Now none. And they throw it right over to the scorer's table.
A hard shot. He smoked that one over there. 92-mile-an-hour fastball into the press scorer's table.
I don't know if Scott could have dealt with that if it had been in line for him to receive it.
No.
Brooks on the right side. Kicks it over to Lindsay. Sanders for 3.
Can he make it 6? No.
And Brooks going to chase down the rebound. Spins right baseline. Puts it up. Won't go. Right with the rebound for Hart County. None. Over to Sloan for 3, left side. No good. Rebound. Hart County with it. Turnaround jumper in the lane. They put it in.
Tough shot.
Avery on the shot there. Doyle with the basketball for the Cats.
These players want Tyler Brooks with the basketball. That's what they want.
Swihart. And we got a foul on Westbrook, I think.
And Westbrook is very lucky to still be alive at this point with Swihart ripping the ball away. Swihart's, he's still a running back, man. He doesn't,
Yep.
You don't ever shut that off.
First shot is no good.
Those football players, man, they can get pretty hardcore. I was talking to my Uncle Jeff Doyle, who's a member of the 76 championship team today. He said the first practice that they had when the boys came back from football, said there was a loose ball, and Phil Rich picked up the ball, and he just ran with it without dribbling for about 30 feet before he realized that it wasn't a football.
Yeah, Hart County in the lane, goes up and gets a foul called. Greer will go to the line.
Yeah, Uncle Jeff said he stiff-armed a couple guys trying to run him down.
Well, a lot of people would say that football was Phil's game.
Yeah.
First one's in for Greer. Second one also, 72-45. Cats still in control here. Minute 37 left in the ball game. Doyle with it. Bounce pass over to Brooks.
Brooks making a move here. Can he get a shot off? Nope.
Out to Doyle. He'll take a jumper from the right baseline. No good. Rebound, Hart County. Sloan will bring it down the floor to Avery.
Just taken away.
Yep. Lindsay ends up with it. Left wing. He throws it over to Swihart.
Brooks for
He
three.
tries a deep three. No good. Hart County with a rebound. And somebody got tripped up, I think. Maybe on Sanders? No, Doyle.
Nice round of applause for the seniors tonight. And we got some substitutions in for the Cats. Got some players that we don't normally see.
Brooks, Massey, Prunty, Young, looks like there, and Meredith. Hart County with the basketball. Sloan over to Westbrook. Now Nunn. Avery with it now.
Look out.
And goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders. May not have mentioned Massey a moment ago. Massey also in the game for the Cats.
Brooks making the move. Can he
Goes up with it.
score? Still can't get it to fall.
Hart County down the floor to Greer. Puts it up in the middle of the lane and it puts it in. Brooks with it. 12 seconds, 11.
They want the ball in the hands of Tyler Brooks. He's making a move. Can he score? Still
And
can't get it
comes
to
off.
fall.
That's going to do it. 72-47 is the score at the end of the game. Your Cats are in front. Stick around as we'll have the CB Food Store post-game show shortly. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to, are they going to bring the seniors up for us there?
I don't know. We'll have to see what they never did get a confirmation on that, so I'm not sure.
All righty. We'll have the stats and player of the game and more. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com.
Fresh fruits and vegetables, a fantastic deli with grab-and-go meals and homemade desserts, and if we don't have what you need, just let us know and we'll do our best to get it. We're also happy to carry your groceries out for you. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 597-2035 and like us on Facebook. CB Food Store, proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery store. Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfredsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
For nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Save time, save money, it's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Have you got your flu shot? You can get it here at Alfred's Pharmacy, and no appointment is necessary. It's quick, easy, and virtually painless. Most insurance will cover with zero copay. That's right, zero copay. Save time, save money. It really is that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Get your flu shot today. Alfred's Pharmacy, located in the Main Street Center.
Save time, save money, it's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. This is the CB Food Store postgame show, and it's time for Coach's comments on the postgame show. That's brought to you by Sailors Golf Carts in Smiths Grove. Join us now as head coach Brad Meredith. Coach was a little touch and go early on in the game, but the Cats rebounded the ball well, shot the ball pretty well throughout the whole game, and came away with a pretty healthy margin of victory here at the end of the game on senior night.
Yeah, I'm glad we got this one for our seniors. You know, I wanted this one real bad for our guys. You know, like I was telling Darren before the game, I was worried about us being off so long. You know, we had 2 practices in 10 days and no games. And I thought you seen that the first half. You know, we were kind of a little rusty and a little shaky with our passes and wasn't hitting a lot of shots. And then we kind of settled in and did the right things the second half.
Coach, the second quarter, you guys went crazy over here. Held them to 5 points. You outscored them 19-5. That was really, from that point on, you guys just pretty much just did what you were doing. And held
right.
on.
That, like I said, the first quarter, we weren't communicating like we were. You know, before we closed for sickness, we started picking that up on defense, and you know that's the key to our defense. We switch everything. We got to communicate those switches early. And the second quarter, you can tell that's what the boys started picking up on it, and you know, held them.
The rebounding, you got to be pretty pleased with the rebounding tonight at the half. Your team had out-rebounded them by 10, and the margin was 8, 34-26. And you guys always seem to do well when you rebound well.
Yes, and that's, I mean, like I said, at the beginning of the year we were horrible. You know, we've been working on it, preaching on it. I think I busted a blood vessel when I screamed when Braxton got his rebound and got that and one.
That was great.
Yeah,
that was great.
We've been wanting him to play like that for so long. You know, he was a beast today.
He's an athletic kid too, so
Yes.
to see him, you know, kind of take charge of that play, that was a really nice play. It just seemed like, Coach, that your seniors really, it looked like they were really enjoying themselves out here tonight and having fun and you know,
that's what
I
it's
know
all about.
you've talked
Right.
about that before.
Yes, and that's what it's all about. I told them, you know, high school sports is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to enjoy it. You know, I say that all the time, and then I also tell them, you know what else is fun? Winning.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
we want to do that too. So, but yeah, they've been great. You know, we got a great group of kids from seniors all the way down to freshmen. You know, I tell people all the time, you know, I don't have to. Sometimes I'm late getting here to practice because I work at the middle school. You know, I'm 10 to 15 minutes after because I got duties and everything. I'm not worried about these kids. There's nothing. They're not doing anything wrong. Most of the time, they're already out here warming up by the time I get over here. You know, so we got great kids all around, and our seniors, you know, made my job a whole lot easier this year.
Let's talk about those seniors. You just mentioned Braxton Lindsay. Let's talk about Colin Doyle, his role here for the team.
Well, Colin's been our leader, from day one. I kind of tried to instill that in him. He was the only returning, player with significant varsity minutes. So he stepped up in that role, and super proud of him for that. He's kind of been our leader, not so much vocal, but just, by his actions and how hard he works at practice. And kids look up to him and follow that.
Ben Sanders.
Ben, he's another one. He's really not vocal. Ben's not, except when he's on the court. He's our leader on the court. He's
knocking down threes.
Knocking down threes. He communicates. People don't see how much he communicates on defense. That's one of his biggest strengths, and I'm super proud of him. Super proud of him for coming as far as he has from last year.
Carter Swihart.
Carter, he's our dog of the group.
Yeah.
We stick him like shoulders tonight. We started Carter on shoulders. He guarded the Pettigo kid for us. He guarded the Hightower kid. He's our defensive stopper. He'll do whatever you ask him to do. You tell him to run through the wall, he's running through the wall.
And probably the most famous player on this team, Coach.
By far.
Tyler Brooks. And I'll just have to say, I apologize. We missed it the other night. Tyler should have been the player of the game, and we screwed that up. I'll take the blame for that. So, Coach, tell us about Tyler Brooks.
Tyler's my boy. Tyler's been with me, in cross country and track since the 7th grade.
Heck of an athlete.
He's an all-state cross country runner, all-state track runner. He played basketball in the 7th grade. He came back out this year, and I kept him because he's such a great kid and a great athlete, and he helps us so much behind the scenes, like in practice and stuff. We don't get a lot of playing time because he's so far behind. He's learning everything.
Yeah.
But
sure.
I guarantee if you're playing him at the YMCA, you don't want to guard him.
So, Coach, I'll say the same things about your seniors as I did about the Lady Cats. It's fun to watch. It's fun to cover them. We've really enjoyed that this year. But what's even better, they're good students. They're good kids off the court, too.
Yes, you're exactly right. I can sit here and tell you stories about them all day long about how good they are. Like yesterday at practice, we have water bottles. You see sitting down there, and there was Tyler and Colin were the last ones. They're picking up other players' water bottles.
Nice.
Not that I asked them. That's just the type of kids they are, and they're all like that. All those seniors are.
Well, heck of a win for you tonight on senior night, and it was a pleasure for us to be here and call it. And good thing is we still got more basketball to go, and hopefully the best is yet to come.
I hope so.
Coach Brad Meredith.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Coach. CB Food Store post-game show. Coach Brad Meredith, that's Coach's comments. And appreciate those seniors, man.
Yes,
enjoyed watching them, as I said.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Tonight's post-game stats brought to you by Gravel and Kearney Tax Service. With a look at tonight's stats, here's Double D.
Unofficial stats, of course. We got 8 guys in the scoring book tonight. Leading the way for the Cats was Ben Sanders with 5 3-pointers. He's got 15 points tonight. Also grabbed 4 rebounds. Owen Ruth, 10 points, 2 rebounds. Braxton Lindsay, 10 points, 3 rebounds. Colin Doyle with 8 points, 6 rebounds. Braden Wright, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Blaine DeWeese, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Carter Swihart with 1 point and 2 rebounds. Tyler Brooks with 2 rebounds. Tyler Wilson with 11 points and 8 rebounds. Cats out-rebounded the Raiders tonight, 34-26. They shot 26 of 55 from the field, just under 50%. Not too shabby at all, and shot 9 out of 15 from the free throw line. And as we said, that second quarter was the turning point in this ball game. They outscored the Raiders 19-5, and they pretty much just kind of cruised on out of here to a 72-47 win, Jamie.
Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Stice Insurance Agency. And guess it's the typical player of the game for the senior night.
It is. We got our 5 seniors tonight. So congratulations, Braxton Lindsay, Colin Doyle, Ben Sanders, Carter Swihart, and last but not least, Tyler Brooks. Congratulations, guys. Appreciate you.
And that's going to do it for us from Wildcat Alley for tonight. But don't worry, we'll be back very, very soon.
Oh, we got all kinds of basketball.
We'll be traveling to Butler County on February 13th for the Wildcats as they match up with Butler County in a 12th District game. Tip-off scheduled for 7:30 that night. It'll just be the boys playing Thursday night because the girls play on the evening of Valentine's Day. And that'll be the next night. Of course, Wildcats Live crew will have that for you. So, good night, Wildcat fans. For Double D, I'm Jamie Carnes, and this has been another Edmondson Voice production of Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmondson Voice.
You're listening to Wildcats Live on Edmondson County's #1 source for local news and information, EdmondsonVoice.com.